the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun City, today at the historic Sun Bowl as a couple of squads come in trying to finish their season as champions of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the ball put, you got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with the win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Back to throw, it's Singleton. Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So North Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43. Use the play fake, down to throw. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To throw, it's Singleton. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. The corners are walked up tight. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On the run, it's gone. Breaks the tackle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Tar Heels are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Goss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back to throw, it's Singleton. Snags it over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Trying play action. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll leave it with him. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation.
Grabs it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Dropping back, it's Singleton. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know,
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ship. It's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Touchdown, UNC! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Never quit on a play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Goes for the tackle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere. But you forget, this guy can still run you over. You saw it on that play.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape.
Touchdown, North Carolina! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Quick completion to the right. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
And the Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Billups. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the returner will be dragged down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Ball security always paramount. That football must... There he goes! Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dennis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Give to the running back. Open space at the 25. And he's dragged down. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Goss. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
The defense was onto something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
The Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Defense wants to bring the heat. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Makes the grab, it's Hamilton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Here comes the offense on first and 10 from the 47. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive turns.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dennis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. They just keep firing. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second.
Looking for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create, sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Tight end getting vertical. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, very few venues provide a better stage than Sun Bowl Stadium as we bring you this first half update of the Sun Bowl from El Paso. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Sun Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this W.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Biggs
breaks into the open. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Now the play fake. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
To the air, it's Singleton. A strike downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grab near the marker. It's Bettis. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
First down, West Virginia.
Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Phillips. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best.
Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Bettis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
First down, West Virginia.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Touchdown Mountaineers. And that one will give them the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's gone. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how successful they'll be on first and 10. Fires to the big fella. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels will line it up on first and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Jacobs. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Lost to throw again. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Jacobs. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
This is what can happen at times, you get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half, big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover, all the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Got a man. It's Richardson. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play doesn't fit it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Jacobs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Looking for blockers. And the returner will be brought down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. With the catch, it's Dennis. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Touchdown, UNC! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
When your defense made a big stop, you think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And the returner goes down. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Grabbed over the middle, it's Richardson. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Handoff to the lone back. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. Powers forward. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
And he got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
Down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.